4 men and 2 inanimate objects, all competing to see who can predict the most games right this NFL season. How will the NFL intelligence on these 4 men stand up to the random chance of predicting between these 2 inanimate objects being randomly picked from a bowl or a Madden simulated franchise? Who will prevail? This is NFL week by week game predictions presented by Ascent Sports. Welcome. What's up YouTube, it's Onion Bomb here on Ascent Sports, and welcome back to our NFL week by week game predictions. Today we're going to be doing the week 4 games, but before we move into that, let's take a step back and see how we did week 3. Even before that too, we want to know that today the whole squad is not here. We are down a Jimmy, but Isaiah's here. Steven's here, I'm here, the Bulls here, Madden's here. They're always going to be here because they're objects and they have nothing else to do. But Jimmy is not here. He hopefully will be back next week. But last week, our overalls, me, Jimmy, and Isaiah all went 11-5. Steven and Madden went 10-6. So looking pretty good, but then there's the Bull who went 5-11.
Before we get to the games, can I speak about one game in particular? Because I have something to get off my chest. Those pieces of shit out in New York getting me really pissed off.
Yeah.
Both of them.
The guy.
2 straight weeks I've picked New York to win, and the first one with the Jets and the Patriots, that one was a little far-fetched. Okay, whatever. I'll take the L on that one. But Giants, you couldn't beat the Falcons, bro. The Falcons, and I guess Shepard and someone else got hurt on their receiving core. But, bro, I mean, still, Saquon had a good game. You guys still couldn't win. You gave Kenny Golladay like $80 million. Are we kidding me? Daniel Jones is actually playing okay. Come on, guys. What are we doing here? The Zaya guarantee is 1 and 2, and I'm really pissed off about that. So, New York teams, you're really just not in the. I don't even know what to say, but I'm just not the happiest with the New York teams right now. Making me look bad.
Other games of note: the Chargers end up being the Chiefs. The Chiefs are 1-2.
Chargers are proving me wrong. I wasn't the highest on them, and they're getting it done.
Yeah, our Steelers aren't looking too good, to say the least. We've already, Isaiah made a video, we've already privately discussed, that was the most abysmal thing we've ever seen in our lives. The Bengals win. Yep. The game, that's the sound of the game.
That was literally the Steelers and Bengals.
The Ravens just barely beat the Lions thanks to Justin Tucker's 66-yarder to make history.
I think it's safe to say that he's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
I think it's safe to say he's the GOAT. He doesn't have the rings, but I'm putting him over Adam. I've just seen it too many times.
It's crazy.
This dude hits him.
And he comes into the press conference. Hey guys.
Yeah, he's just awesome. Like that. He's just like that.
That was awesome.
The fact that this was it was only really a big deal because it was the record, but game winning kicks, he does that. Clutch kicks, he does that. Any kicks, he does that. If he's on, if he's kicking it, fucking guaranteed. It's like the Isaiah guarantee. You can trust it.
That's so.
Yeah.
The Rams beat the Bucks. That could be the NFC
pretty
Championship.
Convincingly too, right?
34-24.
Not convincingly, but easily.
Yeah, it seemed like it didn't seem like the Bucks had too much of a chance.
Brady did not look happy on the bench. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen a couple of clips of him pissed. He's pretty upset, to say the least.
The Vikings beat the Seahawks. Remember, I took that.
You called that,
Isaiah was like, the Vikings? And Steven was like, just talk over him. Just talk over him. I was saying. And they beat them 30-17. The Packers do get the best of the 49ers with some Aaron Rodgers clutchness at the end. And, Cowboys beat the Eagles, put the pounding on them. And the Eagles just couldn't really do anything. And Monday Night Manning is revealed to take a 3-week hiatus.
So stupid.
Very.
The fuck is the point? Why even watch Monday Night Football now?
Yeah.
For the actual commentary? Are you kidding me? We got LeBron James on there and fucking Eli Manning flipping the birds. Why am I watching the actual game? Are you kidding? Why? What's with the break? It was just getting good.
Yeah.
Like, is that why they're taking the break? Did they get in trouble?
I don't.
Did Eli get them shut down
Eli got
from that FCC?
But for our overalls now, it is still a tie in the lead between Isaiah and Jimmy. They are both 33 and 15. And then in second place is me, not too far behind at 31 and 17. Then it's Steven, not too far behind that at 29 and 19. And believe it or not too far behind that is Madden at 26 and 22. It's only 3 points behind Steven. And then the Bull kind of digging itself a hole is 19 and 29. 10 points, 10 more wrong than right. So the Bulls gotta, pick it up.
The Bull is not on a roll, is what you're saying?
The Bull is...
And these losses are taking a toll. And they're missing the goal.
All that, yeah. With that, let's predict these games. All right. Thursday night football. The Jaguars at the Bengals. The college football championship. National championship. I don't know why I said it like that. Rematch between Trevor Lawrence and Joe Burrow. Though it's not going to be near as good as LSU and Clemson. I have Joe Burrow once again getting the dub, as I think the Bengals are better than the Jaguars. So they are going to win, I think.
Yeah, I got the Bengals as well. Jaguars aren't looking too hot. 0-3. Bengals are 2-1. Although I do know the Bengals. I watch them at least twice a year, minimum, because of our matchups. So I don't know. I wouldn't sit here and run with this 2-1 record of the Bengals, but I mean, they're facing arguably the worst team in the league. So I'll take the Bengals.
Yeah, I'm also going to take the Bengals. I think they just have a better team than the Jaguars, and I'm also just kind of repping the AFC North quarterback here. Of course, I would prefer them to lose to help the Steelers, but I don't see the Steelers and Bengals really being a big concern for the AFC North. I don't see that matchup being the biggest thing. So, I'm gonna take the Bengals, and I hope they win. Shout out to Joe Burrow. Shout out to the AFC North. Fuck the Jaguars in the AFC South. We got the better quarterback out here.
Facts. Jimmy is going with the Bengals. I'm going to be giving his picks, by the way, as you guys should know. The Bull is also going with the Bengals. But Madden is going with the Jaguars. And they have a score, still thinking this is college, probably. They have it 42-35.
Okay. I mean, I'm not I was saying this when we were playing the Bengals. The Bengals actually have a pretty good offense, with Boyd and Chase, and then I think they have another receiver too.
Higgins.
Yeah.
Higgins, and then
he was out.
Mixon isn't the worst running back. So I mean, I could see one day the Bengals being a really good offensive team, maybe in 2 years, but we'll see. I don't
Yeah,
think the
I mean,
Jaguars are fucking there either. So
yeah, I was gonna say I don't see the Jaguars putting up 40+ points.
Lawrence is throwing mad picks. I think he always has 9.
9?
Yeah.
yeah, Lawrence, yeah.
Jesus.
He's not.
I haven't checked them out, but yeah, it hasn't been the best start for him. But they're not very good anyway. So
Correction, he has 7.
yo, Brady got that many rings. That's crazy.
Alright, next up, moving into the 1 o'clock games, we have the Titans at the Jets. Very easy. I'm going Titans.
Yeah, I'm going Titans as well.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna take the Titans.
I was gonna say, ain't no way after what you said about the New York teams. Jimmy's going with the Titans. The Bull going with the Jets. Liking the Jets this year. I think he's taken the Jets a couple times. But man is going with the Titans, and they have it a score of 33-25. I don't know. Jets have not been too good. I don't even know if they'll get 25 on this. Alright, next up, we have the Lions at the Bears. And I'm going with the Lions. I'm thinking Motor City Dan gets his first win. The Lions, they've just been itching for a win here. And the Bears, there's something. I think they're just going to not be too good. And Matt Nagy's going to get fired. And it's just not looking good right now for them. Myles Garrett had 4 sacks alone versus them. So yeah, I'm going with the Lions. They have more heart right now.
I'm going with the Bears.
I am also taking the Lions. I think this is a good chance for them to get their first win. I mean, they got fucked by Justin Tucker last week, and then 2 weeks ago when they played the Packers, right?
Yeah.
On Thursday night or Monday night, one of those. They played pretty good for the first half, and then it ended up getting smoked. So I think this is their game. I think the Lions aren't the best team. They could win. I think it could go either or.
It could go either way. Jimmy's also going with the Lions. However, the Bull is going with the Bears. And Madden is going with the Bears. And they have it 39-35.
Better.
Better. Alright, next up, we have the Colts at the Dolphins.
This is a good. It's a good game, but like it's not a good game. But like it's a good game for these teams. Like
yeah, especially Jacoby's facing his old team. Like
yeah,
I was so conflicted in this one. I still kind of am, but I'm going with the Colts. I can't see them like 0-4, and I know that this is gonna be a disappointing loss for the Dolphins. And I know they don't have Tua. That's kind of a big loss because it is their quarterback that got like all the first reps and like practice and whatnot in preseason. But I don't know. Like I feel like Brissett can still like play to a level similar of Tua he is right now. So I don't think they're like completely at like a disadvantage. But I'll go with the Colts. They gotta get a win here.
Yeah, I'm going with the Colts as well. With Tua out, that's tough. So, yeah, I got to go with the Colts. And like you said, the Colts being 0-4, that just I can't see that.
yeah. I'm also taking the Colts. I think it's a good opportunity for them to get their first win as well. Should be able to win this game.
Speaking of opportunities, Jimmy has an opportunity to take the lead here because he's going with the Dolphins. The Bull, though, is going with the Colts, but Madden is going with the Dolphins, and they have it of a score, 24-21. Very interesting. Alright, next up, we have the Browns at the Vikings. I'm going with the Browns. They're just the better team, and yeah, I think the Vikings will play them good, but I just think Cleveland's gonna come out with the W.
Yeah, I got the Browns as well.
I 3 have the Browns.
Jimmy also has the Browns. The Bulls going with the Vikings. That's not a terrible upset to take, but it is interesting. But Madden is going with the Browns, and they have the score 28-21.
I can see that.
I could see that too. Alright, next up, we have the football team at the Falcons, and I'm going with the football team.
I'm as well going with the football team.
Yeah, same thing. I think the GOAT, Taylor Heineke, he, had a tough game against Buffalo. Buffalo wasn't really fucking around. It happens sometimes. But he'll pick it up against, the Falcons. He'll do what the Giants couldn't. And as a matter of fact, I just thought of this. I didn't even pick a guarantee. I'm guaranteeing that. I'm putting a guarantee down on Heineke.
You're guaranteeing Heineke?
Yeah, I'm guaranteeing that Washington's gonna be. Because I gotta get one, bro. I gotta get it back to 500. I'm in a tough spot here, guys. Blame the fucking Giants and the Jets too. Like, this is what I gotta do to stay alive. And if Washington loses to the Falcons, then the Falcons just, they might go to the Super Bowl. So whatever the odds are in that, I'd get a bet down.
Jimmy is actually taking the Falcons.
Oh, this dude. So this is a big game then. If we're tied, that might be it.
But the Bulls, even the Bulls going with the football team, and Madden is going with the football team as well. Their score is 34-20.
Yeah, I think 34 for the Falcons is kind of OD, but if they decide to play well.
All right, next up, we have the Texans at the Bills. Another pretty easy one here. I'm going with the Bills.
I'm going with the Bills as well, but is Tyro Taylor still out?
I think he might be.
That's a great question. I hope not.
I am not sure.
It doesn't matter, but
yeah,
with Tyrod in there, it might be a decent game, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, no, that won't matter. I was just wondering, just to get an update on that.
Tyrod will play when he feels like it. It's goat-like mentality. I'm taking the Bills.
Jimmy is also taking the Bills, and he put in parentheses next to his who will stop Diggs? Question mark.
Diggs hasn't been that good this year. TBH. And we did, so. James Pierre stopped Stephon. I'm jacking that.
That's true.
I'm going to tell my kids that James Pierre locked up Stephon Diggs one day. Knowing damn well that probably didn't happen, but I don't know who. I ain't see him much, though. He was nowhere to be found. Put an APB on him.
I think Son had a good, pass.
Deflect
from him.
Bro, I'm not going to lie, too, because in the first half of the game last year, we had him. He really only did good against us in 2 quarters. So, that's a good percentage for me. Fuck Stephon Diggs, even though I like him. Fuck Jimmy. No such thing as poor Jimmy.
No such thing. That was so funny. You were going in just so hard on it.
Bro, because, I always say that, at the time Jimmy said it, our defense was, letting teams, to 6 points. We were doing really good. And so when he said it, it was you're worried about the defense? You're thinking that, that's what I was thinking in my head. That was and, silly fucking me.
The Bull is going with the Texans. Madden also going with the Texans. They have it 23-17, a low-scoring game.
I'm gonna need Madden to pick it up, honestly. I feel like Madden should be better than what it is, because the bowl is literally random.
Yeah.
But Madden should be able to really, in what world would even if Watson did play, I still think the Bills get that. Why? What happened?
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Like, was it a missed holding call or something? Like, is that why Madden thinks they won? And they probably are gonna win now because here I go again talking more shit. But I'm just saying, like, come on, man.
All right, next up we have the Giants at the Saints. And yeah, I'm going with the Saints. I'm like near done with the Giants with you guys. I'm just
I can't.
I what they couldn't beat the Falcons. Like I'm going with the Saints.
Yeah, I'm going with the Saints as well.
I'm going with the Saints, and this might be a turnover game. I'm not gonna lie. You got Jameis with the picks, and then Danny with the fumbles. He hasn't fumbled that much this year, and I don't think Jameis has thrown that many picks. I think he's thrown some, but who knows? Like, they might fucking go off. There might be like 6 turnovers overall.
7 touchdowns, 2 interceptions this season.
Over Jameis or Danny?
Yeah, Jameis.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Jimmy first. Jimmy's going with the Saints. Gotta say Jimmy before the Bull. Have some respect here. The Bull is going with the Giants. And Madden is going with the Saints 35-14. So they are pretty sold on the Saints.
We all take the Saints?
Everyone but the Bull.
Yes, dude.
I'm not doing anything different. Like, I'm picking just as random, but it seems like the Bull has been wild so far. Like, just taking these insane, they took the Jets over the Titans. And the Texans over the Bills. Like, come on now. I'm not doing this on purpose. I promise you all. Viewers and allies alike. Alright, next up, we have the Chiefs at the Eagles. Another pretty easy one. And I know, any given Sunday, trust me, we've been down that road, but pretty sure this is an easy one. I'm going with the Chiefs. They're 1-2, and this is the Eagles we're talking about. They're a much better team than the Eagles. They need more wins. Their division's looking pretty good right now. Chiefs need this win. They can get it easily. Should be easy. Going Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm going Chiefs as well. The Eagles did not look good this last game.
They don't look very good. I'm also going with the Chiefs, and if the Chiefs were like if they were like 3-0 right now, maybe like the Eagles do this upset, but like they really need this win. If they lose this game, I mean, the winner of the Raiders and Chargers, they're gonna have like a 2-3 game lead on the division. They're gonna really need this.
Yeah. Jimmy also going with the Chiefs. The Bull not letting up, going with the Eagles.
Bull.
And Madden got a pretty fair result, I think. They have the Chiefs, and their score is 38-17. Pretty realistic. Alright, next up, we have a pretty interesting matchup. We have the Panthers at the Cowboys. I'm going with the Cowboys for this. So I don't know. The Panthers, don't get me wrong, I think they are like a decent team, but being 3-0 right now, that's like crazy. Like being one of like the best. I think they're due for a loss. I just can see them losing to the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys can win this, so I'm going with the Cowboys over the Panthers.
Oh man, you guys said CMC is going to be out for like 2 weeks, right?
Oh yeah,
he's not playing.
Oh yeah, I'm going with the Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm also taking the Cowboys. I think it's written so perfect too for them to beat an undefeated team, so their fans can go crazy. Like it's it's so perfect.
Like if CMC was still there,
I still think it's gonna be a good game, but
I probably would have took the Panthers honestly if he was gonna be there.
I just feel like the Cowboys offense, like if they're clicking, like they can go the whole game.
Jimmy's going with the Cowboy. He put cowgirls on this. But Bulls also going with the Cowboys, and Madden, first time this video has us all 6 in on
Let's go.
the Cowboys, and their score is 24-21. They have it close by a field goal.
You probably won't ever see that again. Us all going on the Cowboys.
We
We all have varying opinions on them.
How about them Cowboys?
Facts.
Alright, moving on to the 4 o'clock games. Very interesting. The first part of the NFC West rivalry. First up, we have the Seahawks at the 49ers. This is tough to pick. I am going with the Seahawks though, because I think they're 1-2, and the 49ers are 2-1. I think this division is going to be really competitive, and I think the Seahawks winning here makes this division the most competitive. I think they can win it. I think this could go either way. So that's kind of my reasoning of going for the Seahawks.
Yeah, this is a tough game to pick, but I'm also going with the Seahawks. They really need this win. And I know the 49ers just lost last week to the Packers. But, yeah, I think the Seahawks are going to have a little more gas going into this game than the 49ers, because they really need this win.
I also am taking the Seahawks.
Very interesting, because Jimmy is going with the 49ers.
Oh, man. Here we go.
That's like the third time I think you and him were not on the same page, so we'll see. The Bull is going with the Seahawks as well, but Madden is also going with the Seahawks. They have the score 34-23. So Jimmy's the only one with the faith in the 49ers. For this game, at least. Alright, on the other side of this division, on our 4 o'clock game as well, we have the Cardinals at the Rams. Another really good matchup. This one's even better, because both of these teams are playing their butts off, and they're both 3-0. However, I think the Rams have been more solid. They're at home. I don't know. I'm feeling the Rams this one, so I'm going with the Rams to beat the Cardinals.
I'm actually going with the Cardinals.
I'm taking the Rams. I actually wanted to take the Cardinals, but I don't know. I just have more faith in the Rams. We'll see.
Jimmy is going with the Rams. The Bull is going with the Cardinals. And Madden is going with the Cardinals. And yikes, they have it 30-7.
Wow.
Next up, we have our team. Our game. It's the Steelers at the Packers.
Packers.
Of course, the Steelers have been pretty poor performing. At least last week was abysmal. Packers just clutched. It's at the Packers. Unfortunately, this is seeming like an easy pick. But I'm taking the Steelers. I think we're going to do it.
I'm taking the Steelers as well.
Is Jimmy taking the Steelers?
Jimmy's taking the Packers.
Can you change it and just say he took the Steelers?
Should I, or is that messed up?
I mean, I have the Packers written down, but I kind of want to be on the Steelers. Like, bro, I could easily see us doing this shit, too. Like, this is just so perfect for us to beat them.
Yeah.
And then just fucking just lose to, like, the Bengals again. Like, oh, my God. But since we'll go 2-2. Since you two are taking the Steelers, I'll take the Packers with Jimmy. I don't want to do it. But I could see it. Like, it could happen. Or, it could go like I expect it to go. And, we just don't look very good and we lose.
That's what I'm scared. I took the Bills when we won, so I almost like thought, okay, maybe I should take the Packers, but then I don't want to miss out because I can see it. We go 2-2. We beat the Bills and the Packers, but not the Raiders or the Bengals. I even with my anger and my disappointment on Sunday, I was even thinking, like, nah, I'm still doing this. I can see it's gonna be freak. I mean,
the Packers' defense isn't like fucking menacing. Like, teams are going up the field on them. So I mean, like, if our offensive line can just be decent, like, they don't have anyone who's really getting to you besides with homeboy. I can't. It's like their defensive tackle, but like they're not like it's not going to be the craziest pass rush. Like, we should be able to move the ball on offense. It's just the Packers on offense are very, very good. And if we're fucking still sitting here with groin injuries and letting Derek Carr go up the field, I mean, come on. So we'll see.
So we're getting pieces back, I think. TJ Watt should be back. Deontay Johnson should be back.
Yeah.
Maybe some other people should be. Oh, I think I saw something like even like Tuitt and Banner might be back. The Bull is going with the Packers, so that's a good sign. And Madden is also going with the Packers, and they have it 29-14. So,
hey, 2 touchdowns?
two
of them?
For Madden? That's pretty
Najee, Najee must be having a great game. Holy shit.
Alright. Next up, we have the Ravens at the Broncos. And I'm going with another kind of upset here. I'm going with the Broncos. It's at the Broncos. Mile High is a pretty difficult place to play. The Ravens have been good, but not spectacular. That Justin Tucker field goal was elite, but it was against the Lions. Like, they're the Ravens. They shouldn't need that against the Lions. Like, I know how it feels as a Steelers fan, but that should have been. I don't know. The Broncos
they
are
just
playing
beat the Chiefs.
Good. They did beat the Chiefs.
They should have smoked the
They
Lions.
should, and they came out and they were a little bit flat.
The Chiefs are looking like some frauds, dare I say. So, are the Ravens really that good?
What is the NFL right now, honestly? But I'm going with the Broncos to beat the Ravens.
I'm going with the Ravens.
Yeah, I'm taking the Ravens.
Jimmy is also taking the Ravens. The Bull is taking the Ravens as well.
Yeah, what is wrong with me?
And Madden is going with the Ravens, so I am all alone.
I put fucking Baltimore. I don't know why. I put Baltimore instead of the Ravens. Like I couldn't find it.
But the Madden score is 31-21.
21.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we have Sunday Night Football. A very anticipated matchup. Other than the Steelers game, this was one of the games I was most looking forward to, if not the game I was most looking forward to this season. Even though it's not really gonna be good on paper. It's just gonna be so crazy. It shouldn't be a good game, but it's gonna be so crazy to see Tom Brady play against the Patriots. Like, even saying those words is crazy. We have the Buccaneers at the Patriots. And I'm going with the Buccaneers. They're the better team overall, and I think I even said this in like the preseason thing. Like, Brady seems to have won this like divorce so far. Like, he's got another ring. He's thriving. The Patriots don't seem like the best team. I think the Buccaneers are gonna win this, and that's gonna continue to happen.
Oh yeah, I got the Buccaneers.
I have 3 of the Buccaneers. Should be pretty interesting though. Can't count out Bill Belichick.
Facts. It could be surprising. Jimmy also has the Buccaneers. The Bull has the Buccaneers, and Madden as well has the Buccaneers. So we all got the Buccaneers. Damn. No love for the Patriots. And
Patriots might fuck around and win this one.
They have it 45-28.
Yeah, I don't see what's his name? I don't see the Patriots getting like stormed on like that by 45, but
yeah.
hey, the Bucks will probably win by a pretty good margin.
Yeah, like 2 touchdowns maybe.
Yeah.
Touchdown or field goal, something like that. Alright, last up, we have Monday Night Football with no Mannings. Big pain. We have very interesting divisional matchup right now. We have the Raiders at the Chargers. And I'm going with the Chargers. I do think they're overall the better team, even if the Raiders are really playing good. But they're another team like the Panthers. They're 3-0. I think they're due for a loss, and this makes sense against the Chargers. Like, I think this is just a Raiders loss. So, Chargers are really good. They just beat the Chiefs. I have a lot of faith in the Chargers this year, and I think they'll be able to beat the Raiders here and end their undefeated streak. I am going with the Chargers.
I'm going with the Chargers as well.
Yeah, I'm also taking the Chargers. I think the Raiders had a great undefeated run, but I think it ends here.
Jimmy's also going with the Chargers. However, the Bull is going to take the Raiders. But Madden is also going to take the Raiders, actually. And they have the score 35-27. Alright guys, that's our week 4 picks for the NFL games. If you want to see how we did, make sure you check out our week 5 game predictions, because like we did with week 3 this week, we're going to recap week 4 and then go on to the week 5 games in that video. But for now guys, that's going to do it for us. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like or dislike, subscribe or don't subscribe. That's always up to you. And we'll see you guys in the next video. You're watching me. Hopefully Jimmy's back next week, and hopefully the Steelers at least play better next week. Because my goodness. Goodbye.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning.